It is now my privilege to introduce this year's valedictorian, Victoria Rio.
Hi again. Thank you, Mr. Dillon, Mr. Steers, Mr. Sheehy, Father Sebastian, and underformers. To the faculty and staff, thank you for making Canterbury our home. To the friends and families of the graduates, especially our parents, words seem inadequate in light of the many sacrifices you've made, the guidance, love, and support you've offered, but thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And to the class of 2014, on this momentous occasion, on this sunny day, I have 3 magic words for you. I'll be brief. It is an honor to represent such an amazing group. And I'm not just saying this because I'm biased, which admittedly I am, but because we truly are a special class. From the beginning of 3rd form year, we proved ourselves unique, surprised everyone, and I think we made history when we won Spirit Week. And in that proud moment, we defined ourselves as a class, passionate, united, and a force to be reckoned with. Since then, we have almost doubled in size, growing to fulfill the expectations that we set for ourselves early on. And I would like to believe that we leave now having left our mark on the school, just as Canterbury has on us. Our experiences here have changed us, challenged us, and pushed us to be better, to accomplish what we did not know we could. Now, to help put things in perspective, I did some math. I know, sorry. But this year we had school on 28 Saturdays, which is almost 130 hours of class, and a 4-year total of over 500 hours of class on Saturdays. To anyone who cannot understand the willpower and strength of character this requires, trust me when I say that this is an impressive feat. Class of 2014, we are officially prepared for anything college throws our way. And it feels strange to say college, actually, to think that what has been a distant dream for years is a rapidly approaching reality. I can't tell you how many times I've begged for this day to come, especially this year. But writing this speech has made me realize everything that we leave behind, making this moment bittersweet. One memory stands out and seems to define the Canterbury experience. It was a sunny, breezy afternoon in the beginning of 3rd form year, and I stood on the soccer field, nervously eyeing the massive parachute that I was being strapped into, and of course it was the biggest out of all of them. But when Coach yelled sprint, I didn't think, I just ran as fast as I could. To my surprise, I felt my feet leave the ground, and I was flying. It was great, except I was flailing. Yells of Vic, sprint, faster, faster, brought me quickly back to earth. And as my feet touched the ground, I fought against the crosswind to run straight. I made it to the finish, red-faced and triumphant. Now as I became older, stronger, heavier, more experienced as a player and mature as a person, the drill became easier. But the time I remember most clearly is the first, when it was most difficult. Now, I hope my teachers would be happy for me for noticing the metaphorical potential of this story, because it describes not only the past 4 years, but also the next 4. No matter how hard we fight to stay the course, there are always winds trying to lift us off track. But Canterbury has given us the confidence and strength to run straight and true. And in the light of the challenges along the way, reaching the finish line is all the more satisfying. But today isn't a finish line. Like Mr. Dillon, I'm going to quote Winston Churchill. This is not the end, it is not even the beginning of the end, but it is perhaps the end of the beginning. Today we celebrate completing the first leg of a long race. Today the world formally acknowledges us as adults. It is our turn to prove ourselves, the time to explore and take chances, to change our minds, to make mistakes, fall hard and get back up, to search until we find who we are and what we love. Today we seize control of our lives. We no longer let fear of losing the game stop us from walking through the middle door at the NAF. Metaphorically. And in the words of Shakespeare, it is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2014.